Look past your job title and consider what you actually produce every single day. The emails, the reports, the decisions, data analysis. If those tasks rely on a predictable pattern, they are now within the reach of a machine. This chart tracks a massive shift in global sentiment. In 2026, 40% of workers worldwide expect AI to displace them, a 12-point jump from just 2 years ago. The anxiety is concentrated at the very start of the career ladder. More than half of workers aged 18 to 24 believe their chosen careers will be obsolete before they even gain momentum. This generation is entering a workforce that feels increasingly temporary. Nearly half the global workforce is currently lying awake at night. This level of widespread anxiety reflects a labor market undergoing a rapid structural transition. The layoffs of early 2026 provided the first hard evidence. Amazon removed 16,000 roles in January, followed by Block CEO Jack Dorsey cutting 40% of his entire company's workforce just weeks later. Major Wall Street institutions have now explicitly targeted entry-level and back-office roles, with plans to eliminate roughly 200,000 positions over the next few years. This data from Challenger, Gray & Christmas marks a historical turning point. In 2025, AI became a measurable, trackable cause of unemployment, responsible for 4.5% of all job losses in the United States. Viewing these losses as a simple binary of AI versus humans overlooks the actual economic mechanism. To survive this, we have to understand exactly which layers of a job are being targeted. Think of your professional role as a vertical stack. At the bottom, you have execution, repetitive tasks, and data handling. In the middle, you have decisions. At the top sits strategy. AI is aggressively targeting the base of this stack. This foundational layer is disintegrating. AI agents now handle 80% of customer inquiries at major firms and process invoices with 0 errors. The roles defined by moving information from one system to another have lost their market value. Even first draft work, basic copywriting, template legal drafting, and routine reporting, is losing its human premium. High-speed content generation has effectively erased that advantage for junior professionals. As the execution layer hollows out, the only viable path for a worker is to move higher up the stack. This shift leaves junior data analysts, content writers, and financial processors in a high-risk zone. Their daily output is now competing directly with software that is faster and significantly cheaper. Conversely, AI remains incapable of building genuine human trust. It cannot navigate the nuances of a high-pressure negotiation or manage a team through a period of intense internal conflict. We are also seeing the rise of the accountability factor. High-stakes business decisions carry legal and ethical consequences that require a human to take ownership. AI can inform a choice, but it cannot be held responsible for the outcome. This is why physical trades remain incredibly secure. Plumbers, surgeons, and electricians operate in unpredictable physical environments that require a level of dexterity and real-time judgment that current technology cannot replicate. Future-proofing your career now requires leaning into these uniquely human elements: judgment, physical presence, and interpersonal trust. Despite the current displacement, the World Economic Forum projects a net gain of 78 million new jobs by 2030. These new roles, like AI ethics and governance, require a higher level of oversight and creative direction. History shows this cycle in action. The Industrial Revolution triggered similar fears when machines began to automate physical labor on a massive scale. Decades later, the computer revolution eliminated vast numbers of clerical roles, while simultaneously creating entirely new industries centered on information technology. The internet caused a similar upheaval in how we distribute information. While the current AI wave is arriving with more velocity, the pattern of economic restructuring remains a historical constant. The IMF's tsunami metaphor describes a violent reshaping of the labor coastline. We are entering a period where human labor is forced to migrate toward activities with higher strategic value. Your survival plan starts with a ruthless audit of your daily tasks. Identify everything you do that follows a repeatable pattern, then aggressively adopt AI tools to automate those tasks and multiply your own output. Shift your focus towards strategy and relationship management. Stop optimizing your career for execution-heavy roles that are rapidly losing their market value. The most vulnerable workers in 2026 are those who chose to stand still while the entire professional landscape moved to a new set of rules. The primary threat to your job is not the software itself. It is the competitor who has already integrated that software to produce 5 times your current output. Use ChatGPT today to expose your own vulnerabilities. Input your job description and ask, which parts of my job could you do? What skills should I develop to stay irreplaceable? The answer will define your next move.